Good morning student. Welcome back to the online series of computer graphics. Today we are going to discuss the Bibbs line curve. In our previous lecture we have seen the Bezier curve. So first we will see what is the difference between the Bezier curve and the Bibbs line curve. In Bezier curve, a global control over the control point is there. Whereas in case of Bibbs line curve, we are having the local control on a curve. Here the degree does not depend on the number of control point. This is the second important most difference between the both curve. Here in Bibbs line curve, it depends upon the order of polynomial. The degree of curve is depend on the order of polynomial, not on the number of control point. As in case of your Bezier curve, we are having the formula over there as n minus 1. Based on the number of control point, if the order varies, then the blending function degree will be different. Okay, so we will start with our Bibbs line curve. So Bibbs line curve is defined as the linear combination of control point pi and the Bibbs line basic function. What is this basic function? Basic function is nothing but here blending function only. Okay? Here we are pronouncing it as a basic function. So Nik of t is given by C of t is equal to summation of I is equal to 0 to n pi Nik of t, where n is less than equal to k minus 1. T belongs to t k minus 1 comma tn plus 1, where pi is nothing but your control points, k is the order of polynomial segment of Bibbs line curve. Order k means that the curve is made of piecewise polynomial segment of degree k minus 1. Now Nik of t, it is the normalized Bibbs line blending function. They are described by the order k and by non-decreasing sequence of real number, normally called as knot sequence. Knot sequence is represented by ti equals to I equals to 0 up to n plus k. Now we will see how we are going to represent a blending function of Bibbs line curve. So it is mentioned as, first we will see of 1 only, 1. Okay. So Ni of 1 of t is having this piecewise. This piecewise means what? We are having this 1. Value will be 1 if u belongs to ti comma ti plus 1. Otherwise it will be 0. And if k is greater than 1, if k is greater than 1, then we are having the formula as Nik of t equals to t minus ti upon ti plus k minus 1, Ni k minus 1 of t plus ti plus k minus t upon ti plus k minus ti plus 1 of Ni plus 1 comma k minus 1 of t, where t belongs to t k minus 1 comma t n plus 1. Now we will see a few properties of your Bibbs line curve. So the sum of Bibbs line function or any parameter value is 1. Each basic function is positive or 0 for all parametric value. Each basic function, now what is this basic function? It is nothing but a blending function, has precisely one maximum value except for k is equal to 1. The maximum order of curve is equal to the number of vertex of defining polygon A degree of Websline polynomial is independent of number of vertex of defining polygon. A Websline allow the local control over the curve because each vertex affects the shape of curve only over the region of parameter value where it associated the basic function is non-zero. This is the basic difference between the Bezier curve and your Websline curve. Here, Websline curve, we are having the local control over our curve, whereas in case of your Bezier curve, we are having the global control. Now, what is the meaning of global control over here? One, we are going to have any, if we are moving any control points, then complete curve will be changed in case of Bezier curve. In Websline curve, if you are moving any control point, only that local area of a curve will be changed, not a complete curve. So curve generally follows the shape of defining polygon. Any transformation can apply to the curve by applying it to the vertex of defining polygon. The curved line within the convex hull of defining polygon. These are the similar property of both the curve. Now, these are the few difference and the similarities between your Bezier curve and the Websline curve. In our next lecture, we will see our next topic of unit number 6, that is nothing but fractals. Thank you, my dear students.